Tonight at 9, it's Dateline NBC. Then at 11, it's a surprising message coming from this place about a different way to stand up to bullies.
We're dealing with a whole new monster here. The real monsters are the bullies, not the monsters that we have in the haunted house.
That's why Erebus Haunted House wanted to do something and be part of the solution.
Find out how their unique approach is having a huge impact at local schools. Tonight at 11 on Local 4 News. Then Bradley Cooper joins Jimmy on The Tonight Show.
It's a new way to fight bullying.
It's definitely talked about.
From the most unusual voice.
The ironic pun is we're telling you not to be a monster as a haunted house.
And local students can't seem to get enough.
Haunted houses, we usually pay them, right, to scare us.
Exactly, but now a local haunted house is saying you shouldn't be scaring others, especially if that means bullying others. And their message is really working. Our Karen Drew takes us to Oakland County for the story.
1 in 3 students will be bullied sometime in their life, and it gets worse with social media. That's why Erebus Haunted House wanted to do something and be part of the solution.
It's one of the top attractions during Halloween season, Erebus Haunted House. 4 stories of fright, a twisted tale of terror. So what does this scene
Don't be a monster.
and this scene have in common? Well, both are produced by the haunted house.
The ironic pun is we're telling you not to be a monster as a haunted house. So it's fun for the kids to hear, fun for the kids to participate in, and at the same time a win-win for all of us.
Zac Terebus is the operations manager at Erebus and the Michigan spokesperson for Don't Be a Monster.
Don't Be a Monster is actually, we're going to introduce a monster named Frank, which is our version of Frankenstein. And actually we're going to show that he is not a monster no matter how he's dressed, what he might smell like, what he looks like, and how it's fun to embrace diversity, learn different things from people outside of your social circle. The real monsters are the bullies, not the monsters that we have in the haunted house.
Zac admits he knows all too well about bullying.
I experienced quite a bit actually, K through 12. I don't know if you can pay me enough to go back. 1 in every 3 students have been bullied sometime in their life.
And the kids here attending the rally at Oxford Middle know bullying is a real issue.
Lots of students say that it doesn't happen, but in reality it really does happen.
Maybe when I was younger, some people would just joke around with how I look, like Asian-wise.
I've experienced bullying when I've been left out of situations with my friends.
Who knows what a bystander is?
During today's stop, the middle schoolers learn to not be bystanders to bullying, but to be upstanders.
Kind of learn about you shouldn't stand up to the bully, you should stand by the person who's getting bullied, and I never knew that.
By learning how to befriend the victim, it takes power away from the bully.
Sometimes at lunch, somebody's like, oh, you can't sit there or whatever. I think I would have said, well, you know what, we can make room, we can. If there's not room, I'll go sit with you. I'll go be your friend.
Watching the transformation of these children's thoughts on bullying and how to react can be refreshing.
The kids are excited to hear why they want to talk about us not being monsters. I believe their ears are a little more open to that.
And after the talk is over, it's clear some new ideas and reactions to bullying were made.
You can help them yourselves, and I think that's honestly the best type of remedy that you can get.
So I think I'll kind of pay more attention to bullies and the victims. It was really entertaining for the students, I think, and it's a great comparison with the monsters and how bullies are the real monsters. It gives a really good example.
A lifelong lesson about not acting like a monster from monsters themselves.
We're dealing with a whole new monster here that really we need to do something about it before its tail spins and out of control.
Don't Be a Monster is a national campaign targeting middle and high schools in the month of October for Bully Prevention Month. If you'd like more information, you can hit our website at clickoutdetroit.com. I'm Karen Drew, Local 4 Defenders.